Thokozani stood in front of the old, imposing mansion, its grandeur casting a shadow over her. The estate sale was in full swing, with people milling about, inspecting items. The atmosphere buzzed with the hum of conversations and the clinking of delicate china. Ekon appeared beside her, handing her a small notebook. "Here, this will help you identify the key pieces. Stay sharp." His presence was both comforting and enigmatic, filling Thokozani with a mix of confidence and apprehension. As she stepped inside the mansion, Thokozani's eyes widened in awe and curiosity. The rooms were a treasure trove of antique furniture, paintings, and various artifacts. Every piece told a story, whispering secrets of a bygone era. She felt like an adventurer discovering a hidden world, her heart pounding with excitement. On a dusty shelf, she spotted a small, intricately carved wooden box. Its craftsmanship was exquisite, and she made a note of it in the notebook. The box seemed to call to her, its beauty and mystery captivating her imagination. However, as she moved through the mansion, Thokozani's excitement waned. The prices were exorbitant, far beyond what she could afford. She felt a growing sense of frustration and helplessness. How could they possibly acquire anything here? Finding Ekon, she voiced her concerns. "Ekon, these prices are far beyond what I can afford. How are we supposed to do this?" Ekon, with a cryptic smile, said, "Don't worry about the money, Thoko. We have other means." His words sent a chill down her spine, a suspicion of something darker. Unease settled in Thokozani's stomach as she watched Ekon interact with other buyers. There was an air of secrecy about him, a feeling that there was more to his plan than he was letting on. She followed him closely, her mind racing with questions. Later, Ekon approached her, whispering urgently, "I need you to distract the appraiser while I take a closer look at that box you found." Thokozani hesitated, a knot tightening in her stomach. "Ekon, what exactly are we doing here?" Ekon's expression darkened. "Just follow my lead. Trust me, Thoko. We're not buying these items." Realization dawned on Thokozani, her eyes widening in shock. "You want to steal them? Ekon, this isn't what I agreed to." Ekon tried to calm her. "Relax. We'll create fake papers to authenticate them. It's a common practice. No one will know." Horrified, Thokozani took a step back. "I can't do this, Ekon. I won't be part of a scheme to steal and forge documents." Ekon's face hardened. "You're backing out now? After everything?" Standing her ground, Thokozani replied firmly, "Yes, I am. This isn't right, and I won't compromise my integrity." Ekon scoffed. "Fine, but don't think you can walk away from this without consequences." Leaving the mansion, Thokozani's heart pounded with a mix of fear and relief. She knew she had made the right choice, but the threat of Ekon's retribution loomed over her like a dark cloud. Back in her humble room, Thokozani sat at her worn wooden table, reflecting on the day's events. A mix of relief and apprehension washed over her. She glanced at the rejection letters and job applications scattered around, realizing that honesty and perseverance were her only options. Determined to rebuild her life, Thokozani wrote a heartfelt letter to her parents, explaining her decision and seeking their support. The act of writing felt like a step towards healing, a way to reaffirm her values and seek guidance. Days passed, and the rejection letters continued to arrive. Overwhelmed, Thokozani decided to visit her grandmother for advice. In her grandmother's cozy kitchen, she sipped tea, pouring out her frustrations and fears. The warmth of the kitchen and her grandmother's patient listening provided a sanctuary from her worries. With a wise and gentle smile, her grandmother asked, "Have you considered that maybe it's time to settle down and think about marriage? Sometimes a stable family can provide the support you need to find your way." Thokozani, Contemplative asked herself, should I just resume to get married and take it from there? As she looked out the window, deep in thought about her future, the scene faded, leaving her pondering the path she should take.